Hi everybody, Scott Fuller here with another edition of the Real Estate Market Minute, the fastest 60 seconds in real estate. Today we're going to take a little bit more time though because I'm on location here in Walnut Creek at the law offices of Joan Grimes with attorney Joan Grimes. Joan, welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for allowing me to come over today. Today we've got some great information for you. We're going to be talking about holding title and some of the dangers that might be involved if you own a home and you're holding title in the wrong way. So we'll get to that in just a second. As always, there's some great free resources on the website. If you're looking to find out what your home is worth or you're looking to purchase a home in the East Bay, you can find all that information on our website, so take a look at that. And Joan, again, thanks for having me over today. What are some of the common ways that people hold title when they purchase a home?
Well, traditionally, the way that title companies have offered people to hold title is joint tenancy. So in joint tenancy, typically a couple, you and me, we hold the property as joint tenants, and whoever survives gets the property. But the problem with that is that if you hold property in joint tenancy, and the first person dies, and title is never changed, then that's going to have to go through probate. People who own real property, we encourage them to put the property into a revocable living trust, so that they still own the property. You can still refinance it, you can sell it, but in the event of a death, then it avoids probate. Now, since 2001, the legislature said joint tenancy can be a problem. We understand that. So they did what they call community property. You can hold it as community property now with the right of survivorship. And the good thing about that is it has an additional benefit of when the first person dies, you get a step up in basis on both of the pieces of the pie. Now, that still isn't going to take care of your problem when the second person dies, because if you're still holding it as title as community property with the right of survivorship, the second person dies, you're going to be sitting in probate. So at some place along the line, they need to get that into a revocable living trust to avoid probate. But those were the most common forms, joint tenancy and community property with the right of survivorship. We still see people holding title as tenants in common. That's typically what we see more when people are unrelated, but they're like buying property together. Sometimes we call tenants investors, we call them TICs. Those are the primary ways.
And a lot of what we see is, when you purchased a property, for the homeowners that are watching this video right now, you get to the title company, they have all these documents for you to sign, one of those documents, and they ask you, how do you want to hold title? Now, I'm sitting there usually at the closing table, the mortgage lender is going to be sitting there, and the escrow officer or maybe a notary public is going to be sitting there. And it's probably the first time you've seen a document like this, so you're not sure. So you say, well, how should I hold title? Well, the reality is none of us are attorneys, none of us can advise to that, so it can be a little bit confusing. So some of you may have purchased a property, chose something randomly, may have forgotten about it, but don't realize that there could be some dangers involved down the road if you chose the wrong way to hold it. And a lot of people, especially before they're buying their first home, they haven't created a trust. So Joan, what can people do if they don't remember how they designated holding title? How can they do that what can they do to find out what they should be holding it as, or at least get some information to educate themselves?
Well, the first thing you need to do is find out how you are currently holding title. Hopefully you'll find that expando that you have from the title company, and you will find the document that says how you are holding title. If you can't find your expando, then you can come and see a lawyer like me, and we can look it up on the database. You can go to the county recorder's office, and you can pull it up that way. You can also come see me. I do free 30-minute consultations, talking to people, walking them through the options of how to hold title.
And another thing is, during that consultation that you'll have with somebody on how to hold title, you can also talk to them about the benefits of doing a trust.
A trust, it really not only will help you avoid probate, but it also helps older people explain what they want done with themselves.
That's right.
If they become incapacitated.
Okay, Joan, that's great. So, Joan, if people who are watching this video want to contact you for one of those consultations that you mentioned, what is the best way to get in contact with you?
You can just look me up on Google, Joan Grimes, or you can call us at 925-939-1680, and we're here in Walnut Creek. And I also, we do the free consultations at the office, but if afterwards, if people need to retain us, I do make home visits.
Okay.
so that we can help people who are not able to get out.
Fantastic. And we'll also have that her contact information provided on the website. Hope you found this useful, everyone. And Joan, thank you very much. Appreciate you having the opportunity to have me over. And until the next time, everybody, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.